Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box with the Technical Trader at TheTechTrader.com. Well, it's Tuesday, the 8th of October, and it certainly was not turnaround Tuesday. The markets tried to rally, bounced off support, and then got to formidable overhead resistance, and then got slam dunked in the last hour. A very bad day for the market, and quite a few stocks looking quite bad. We're seeing a lot of swing trades breaking support. There are some stocks that are breaking out as well, but I'm going to show you some longs and shorts today. Asure Software, which exploded today on the breakaway gap on 12 million shares, was up 156 or 23% on a day like this. Significant news as they're selling one of their major divisions for a big chunk of cash, showing up their financials. Crocs is doing great in a lousy market and is back to the January high, a multi-year high, if not all-time high. So you can see that there's resistance up here. And it's also at the top of the channel, so it could back off. Any blow through though, to 32, can get this in the mid to high 30s. DSSI, as shippers have gone to the forefront, has gone from literally 10 to over 15 in a week and a half, 2 weeks. But the last 3 days, from 11.5 to 15.29 before backing off to 15.07. It was up $1.21 or almost 9% today on almost 1 million shares, the biggest volume since here in July when it was breaking out. But this is a key all-time high. We may extend to the 16, 17 range. You got to be awfully careful with any stock that's run up this much in a lousy market. FRAN, though, after the explosive move a month ago, has been beautifully coiling, wedging, I should say, within a large pattern that is now near the apex and about to maybe explode out of it. We can get to 15.5, 16.5 range, and maybe we're looking at a retest of the highs at 19 and then 23.4. HOV, a phenomenal move on these builders, in particular Hovnanian, which has gone from 5.25 to 22.5 just in the last 60 days. Amazing move, and it may have more momentum yet. If you take a look at the pattern, the way it's developed ever since it exploded here, it's now in a rising channel that has some resistance right where it is, but that's a breakout as well. We might very well see mid to high 30s, 20s near term. Keep your stops in place on every one of these. LXRX, after the big explosive move, it took it from $1.25 to 4. It's pulled back, flagged, and now it's breaking out again, up 6 days in a row, and near the prior high right there. If we get through this level, I'm looking for 5. NAT, another shipper that's exploding, has gone from about 210 to 375 just in the last, or 373 in the last 4 days. It's a fantastic move, and it's taken out the entire base of the last year and a half, almost 2 years. The next target has to be about 4.5, and if it extends, 5.75. NET, the new issue, pop, pull back sharply, and now has what I call a tail bottom with a platform. If I can take out today's high, 1770, we're looking at 19 and 20, at least for that short-term basis. OMI looking quite good in here. If you can see the long downtrend, the major declining top line was broken right there with an explosive move and then a flag. That flag resulted in a pop from 4.5 to 9 very quickly. Well, 4.5 to 8.5. Now the pullback consolidation above the prior high held, and it's moving back up again. Should it extend, we could see a retest of the highs around 9 and then 11. That's it on the long side for some ideas. I want to show you some shorts that are really coming to fruition. Booz Allen Hamilton, a boxer, a swing short. It looks like it's about to implode after forming a wedge after a big drop down and big volume. And this is right at the neckline of a pattern that, if it breaks, could fall dramatically. Beyond Meat also drifting. And again, I'm looking to see if there's any support around 130. If we don't get that, we can look at 120 and 105.6 as potential targets. Gildan Activewear is right on the precipice of a much deeper slide in my mind. I'm looking for some kind of movement that takes us down around the 33, 34, 32.5, 33. Resistance 35.66. MDB coming out of a wedge today dropped 922, almost 7%. That falls apart, and look where it backed off right at the 50-day moving average. It looks to me like we're going to come down towards 108. That's my next target. MELI on the verge of a breakdown from a massive top formation, and today dropping 23.24, 4%, could have a real precipitous type drop down to the $455 range. Beneath that is Paycom Software is next. This thing broke down, had a bear flag, broke down. It's going to declining channel, and you can see that if it drops any further, we're going to look at 195, 180 as targets. PLAN Broke down, snapped back to resistance, rolled over, bounced again, but I think it's going to drop and break down to 40 and 36. Roku, everyone's all excited about it, but I got to tell you, this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth wave can take it down to 80, 85. Careful. TSCO, head and shoulder top breakdown and snapback. Looks like an ideal pattern for a short opportunity here. If that wedge breaks, we're looking at 79, currently 92. Trade desk also with a shallow snapback on low volume with lousy technicals. I don't think she's done either. I'm looking to see if it fills the gap at 167. 23 points from here. Twilio finally looks very bad, down another 451 today, or 4%. I don't think it's going to hold 105. I think you're going to see 100 and then 93 or worse. And that's it for the charts of the day video tonight.